am the one who knocks.
What is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to another Ark adventure. I'm really excited for this one. So this is going to be playing on the 30-day wipe servers of Ark with a special twist. So as you guys know, these 30-day wipe servers have had mods added to them since Ark Ascended released, but the wildcard devs did something amazing. They listened and they removed those mods. So this is going to be a completely vanilla official experience on these 30-day wipe servers, which I'm excited for. We've got big plans for this wipe, so hope you guys are excited, looking forward to it. Let's hop into this brand new series. Alright, and 4 times note acquired. Okay, so we're making pretty good progress. Banging out the levels here. Okay, and this is going to be my last note that I get. A lot of people like to get to a higher level over here on the island because it's pretty easy, but I usually just get to like around 70 and then head off. I don't really feel like running around much more than that. But we're going to make ourselves like a basic kit, and then we're going to head over... I don't know, probably to the center. I feel like that is the best option. Tame ourselves a couple of flyers for early game and see where that takes us. Let's get out of here before we die. All right, there we go. Easy enough. I really like spawning over here on this island on the center. There's all types of high-level pteranodons, and usually, if you can get here pretty fast from when the servers wipe, there's not too many people, and you can get some nice flyers. That one's low level, though. Alright, perfect. So we got another Terra. This one's a decent level, 194. And I actually have one more down as well. There's a guy here. Oh my gosh, dude. That guy bullied me, and then I bullied my own PT. It's okay, I don't think he's gonna do anything. I killed one of them. He just whistled that away. We'll see if it actually follows him or not. Come on, we're just about out here. I don't know, that guy ran away too. Okay, there we go. Let's just see. Nothing in the Terra. Alright, so we're gonna head out of here. I don't want to spend too much time over here and get these things killed. So let's go upload these and head off. Okay, so we come over here to Scorched Earth, one of my favorite maps for starting up early game. There's all sorts of good stuff hidden in these mountains, and generally it's not like that competitive over here. So you can kind of get a good start uninterrupted. So we're just going to grab up these pearls really quick. I'm going to run a few more drops to get us to a higher level, or a few more notes, I mean, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, and we had to kill ourselves a couple mantises. We need to craft up some ghillie. Can't be melting to death over here. There we go. Alright, we should be chilling now. So I'm going to fly around the desert. We're going to grab a couple notes and try to get to maybe level like 80 or a little bit higher. Oh, dude, there's a red drop here, but I'm not actually a high enough level to grab it just yet. I'm super close though, so maybe we'll tag this location and get a couple notes and come back to this thing. Alright, dude, pretty good rock golem saddle right off the bat. You know, that's gonna be nice if we want to go through the trouble of taming that thing. We'd probably raid almost any base the next couple days. Okay, so we made ourselves like a little starter base. Just gonna craft up a smithy. I think we're gonna head over to Aberration fairly soon. I just wanted to be able to get like a basic kit and level up a little bit, which we already have done. And then I want to go over to Aberration, get like a starter base down over there, and start farming some better materials and stuff. Okay, so you can kind of see what I have. I have just basic flak. We got a couple good things from the drops over here, which another reason really like Scorched Earth, always juiced on the airdrops. I'll show you guys what I'm working with. So here's what we've got. So you can see we got like a decent shotgun BP, some structures, and like a couple of saddles that are actually pretty decent. We didn't spend too much time over here, but let's upload a little bit of this stuff, and then we'll head over to our Aberration and hope we can have some luck on there getting started. Alrighty, boys, so we went over to Aberration, started up a little base, but then I came right back to Scorched Earth. We needed to hit level 100. I didn't realize that. So we wanted to build in a little rat hole base, but you really need the storage box, the link storage box to build there. And I didn't realize that you have to be level 100 for that, so we came right back here to get to that. And this is probably one of my favorite ways to get high level fast. A lot of people use different ways like killing Spinos, but I like taming up a Megatherium, coming out here to the desert. So I did happen to find an alpha deathworm, which was absolutely OP for this early in the wipe. You can see we're only on day 3 here. Took me all the way from level 84 to 104, which was totally amazing. Able to craft heavy turrets and pretty much everything just within a few hours of the wipe. So super nice. Good way to hit level 100 or higher if you guys are wondering. And then we're gonna head back over to Aberration after this and continue on where we left off. So we headed over back to Aberration here. I was just in a call with one of my friends, wasn't really commentating at all, but we set up a little base here in the blue zone to start off. And we finally crafted up enough resources to be able to make these linked storage boxes, which was super nice to be able to have that high-tech item on just the first day, and it really set us up for success. And then unfortunately I set the link storage box down. Yeah, I know it's on thatch, but I was about to just replace it, and this happened. I totally got the classic arc. So unfortunately, yeah, day 1 got my helmet absolutely spun off instantly, and we kind of called it a day at that point. Alrighty, boys, so we are back over on Ark. I think, is it day 2 or 3 of the wipe? I don't know. We grinded, I grinded super hard for like the first day over here, and then on Aberration just to get killed by a cheater, which is unfortunate, but we are back checking things out. There's a guy right there. He's like he's an RG trapped down there. It looks like he's kind of just starting, but I mean, I am too, basically. You can see what I have on me. It's almost nothing. go for him here. Yeah, dude, this guy's got nothing on him. Let's just see. And, oh yeah, he had like nothing. I mean, I'll take, yeah, probably just that. Let me see. Did he have, he had like nothing. Okay, we'll probably just leave him. Oh, okay, so we're seeing some structures being built in this little weird rat hole here. Let's see. Somebody was here a couple hours ago. Let's take a look. Let's see. Can we fit through here? Perfect. Okay. Oh, alright. So we got no turrets or anything. Just a basic little starter base with someone logged out. So let's actually, we're going to take a look in here. Can I get up here? There we go. Our friend, Tiny Tina. Thank you for the bolas. Yeah, I don't imagine that Tina has much for us. Oh, these are pin coded though, so sorry, but we're gonna have to chop these up. Oh, I'm not trying to kill you. Here, come here. Just drag you away. Okay, they're broken. Let's see. Hide and fiber, nothing too great. Come on. Okay, we got some cementing base. I mean, that's something. I'm looking for a come up here. We need a little nice raid. Something over here. Little raided base. Wait, those turrets are still on that other little base here. Those are still powered. That's weird. Okay, let's take a look in here, see if there's any leftovers for us. I can hear a pyromane here. Can you guys hear that? Hear a pyromane. What is going on here? Okay, RG, leave me alone. What's going on here? Bro, these guys have a little secret base underneath their base. Dude, this guy has a whole fat kit. Shotgun, all sorts of gear, grapples. There's no way their like little decoy base on top worked, right? Like whoever raided this, did they really not find underneath here? That's insane if that's the case, but that's what it looks like. I mean, there's like, dude, there's tons of stuff in here. There's rockets, grapples, compound bow, metal. Dude, that's so crazy. Let me kill this thing really quick. I just got this here. Gosh, get out of my way, bro. Oh gosh, those turrets are shooting me. Okay, I just need things to calm down. That's insane. So it looks like that base got raided, but whoever raided it really didn't realize that there's like a whole base underneath. I mean, I didn't really either, but I could hear the pyromanes, but I like fell into the hole to see the base. Okay, dude, let me just kill this thing really quick. Gosh. There we go. Okay, give me some peace and quiet so I can look through the loot here. This is so weird. Like, I haven't seen bases like this very often where they literally make a decoy base and it worked. Let's just see if anything's up here. So they got fertilizer, they got, I don't know, they got nothing in here. So let's go back down here. It's like kind of amazing I even fell in here in the first place. They put these, it's pretty smart, dude. They put these beds on top. I mean, if I didn't hear the pyromanes, I probably wouldn't have, and I didn't fall into the base too, I probably wouldn't have even looked any farther. Because it looks like this base is like just flat. Okay, let me go down here. Can't even fall down here anymore. Okay, there we go. So we got rockets, paste, gunpowder, arrows. Let's see. We got another shotgun, C4. Dude, tons of metal structures. These guys are actually stacked in this base. Like, I had basically nothing. Let me kill this thing. Alright, let's kill these pyromanes. Try to get far enough away, but I think this still will burn me when I kill it. Yeah, burn me. Oh, it's killing them too. Oh, dude, there's another one. Come here. Dude, I'm gonna die. I should actually be okay. Oh my gosh, I just killed myself, dude, on accident. Oh, dude, I didn't realize that was gonna reset the burn. Okay, so that was kind of unfortunate. Luckily, I do actually have a bed pretty close to their base. If you remember, when I was starting off a couple days ago, I put a bed here because this is where my starter base was. So luckily, I had a bed pretty close. So we're just gonna run back if we can. I think we should be able to get our stuff. Yeah, that was a pretty unlucky, dude. I did not need to die there. Alright, we got our stuff back. So, dude, this is a pretty nice kit I got. I mean, I got a compo shotgun, C4, flamethrower, all sorts of nice stuff. I can't believe this base is untouched. Okay, so we're going to craft up some stuff. We have all this gunpowder, a lot of metal, and all sorts of stuff. I really want to get into the cryo fridge they have. I don't think that it's looted. I mean, all this other stuff down here underneath the base wasn't looted. And so I feel like there's a good chance this has dinos in it. But it's going to be a little bit tough for me to do that. It's not like I have enough C4 to blow that up. I'll probably have to go tame an Argy and then tame an Arthopleura, bring it up here and munch down that cryo fridge, which is kind of a lot of work, but you know, is what it is. I think I'm going to store some of this loot in like a storage box or something so we have less weight. I just wanted to see this too. So they have 3 turrets over here in this other little base, which I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so we're gonna knock this RG out hopefully soon. And then we will, let me make sure I get these last couple shots. I never use an RG trap. It's kind of like whatever. Alright, perfect. Knocked out. Gosh, dude. Okay, so we're just storing the stuff literally like very close to this base, but I just can't carry it around on the PT I had. But you can see everything we got. I mean, we got flak boot BP, flak gloves BP, bunch of gunpowder, beer, some other armor, all sorts of good stuff. Right, nice. High level RG is acquired. Alright, that didn't work. Yeah, this isn't the highest level Arkpocalypse, but I haven't found any higher ones, unfortunately, and I don't want to keep flying around, so we are just gonna snag this one, and I have some high IQ methods to tame this on Scorched Earth. It's actually, you gotta know what you're doing to tame this, I'm not gonna lie, dude. On Scorched Earth where there's no, like, ocean around. Let's get this back over here. Alright, so here's the method, if you guys are wondering. So, Arkpocalypse lose their aggro in water, but we're on Scorched Earth, there's not much water. But if you're careful, you can do it. So, I'm just going to drop it in this little pond we have here, and get to work. There we go, dude. It's already tamed up halfway. Okay, perfect. Arkpocalypse is tamed. Not before it broke all my armor, but you know, that's okay. There's the saddle. We're good to go. Let's take this thing up, get that cryo fridge open, and hopefully get some nice profit there. So this thing being low level isn't gonna help at all. Oh my gosh, dude, some guy just spawned in. I literally had this zoomed out so I could see. He just spawned in that bed. Oh my, okay. Gosh, dude. No, 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 stop. I don't want you to die to the turrets. Oh, dude, this is so unfortunate. I was about to get all his cryos, too. Dude, if he has any IQ at this game, he can just, like, kill me really fast and make this so I can't get his stuff. If he just moves one of the turrets, like, a little bit over here, they'll just shoot me and they'll cover his base and I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna try to... I mean, I can try to kill him as soon as he spawns in. See if maybe that'll work. There he is back. He has another bed, too. He didn't even spawn on that other bed. Oh, he... What? Dude, he has like a little secret door right there. I didn't notice that. Come on, let me down, let me down, let me down. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even see him right here. Dude, he definitely has stuff in there. He definitely has stuff in that cryo fridge. He like checked to make sure. He's back again. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Killed him. Dude, oh my gosh, if he... I don't know why he doesn't just... If he picked up one of those turrets and just moved it over here, it would shoot me and kill me, and he'd get all his stuff back. Okay, come on. We finally made it to the cryo fridge. Took us this long. Right here. Okay, I'm gonna try and rocket his beds Honestly, I don't know if this is a good idea because I'm kind of half dead, but we're just gonna try it. Oh my gosh, dude, my rocket didn't go off, and I even clicked it like 3 times. Oh, that was a little bit of a mistake, I think. If he spawns in now and kills my Arkpocalypse, it's kind of over. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Dude, I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh, he brought me my stuff back. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing. He might be new, but he should have killed me by now, honestly. Sorry, dude, I'm kind of bullying you at this point, but I need your dinos. Give me some more C4. Alright, so we're so close to finishing this off. I didn't want to use the Arkpocalypse anymore. Oh my gosh, dude, that should have blown up. Okay, catch one more. Here we go, and... Okay, yeah, we're chilling. Let's get out of here. We got the goods. Okay, I just need to check one thing before we leave. I wanted to. I feel like these guys are the type to use treasure chests. So let's just make sure they don't have one. Okay, I don't think they have any treasure chests. Let's get out of here. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I'm starting to get mad heat stroke and it's lagging. Let's get out of here, dude. Alright, boys. We got the goods. I didn't even look at the dinos yet. Let's get out of here. I think we got like some May wings and some other stuff, though. Alrighty, boys. So we are over here on the Aberration. We need to find ourselves a new base spot. So I was playing yesterday. I got a good amount of loot from some raids and stuff like that. And now I'm going to have to find a decent solo base spot that's going to let us survive over this wipe. Looks like there's already some guys set up on this map. Just kind of scouting around, seeing what we can find. Potentially looking for some future raids. These guys do have some heavy turrets up already here at this little charge node. So I'm not sure that we're going to be able to raid this just yet, but we'll have to keep this in mind as we look around. Okay, somebody's built over here. I was flying around these metal structures up on the roof, and I saw that there were some structures nearby, and it looks like this is it. Let's see if these guys have anything for us. Well, they've been away from their base a little bit. Just check it out. We got a Cosmo up here. Okay. Okay, so we got... Oh, there's already some stuff in here. I mean, nothing too crazy, but I'll probably take some of this. Oh, there's a cryo fridge, which is pin-coded. I'm not sure we'll be able to blow that up. A little too expensive for us at this point, but... Oh, dude, okay, they got a bunch of cementing paste, which is pretty good. We'll take that, as always. And I'll probably just take... Yeah, I'll take everything. In here, we got some decent saddles. Nothing too crazy though. Alrighty, boys. So here is the base spot. I'm gonna go with. It's pretty small, but that's all I need for this wipe. We're gonna be doing it solo and trying to stay sneaky and hidden here. So I found this little crack up here in the crystals. I'll kind of show you guys how it's looking. So yeah, pretty small. Not actually that much room for a base, but it's probably enough for what we need. I'm not really planning on having a ton of stuff or a ton of dinos. We kind of just need a few basic storage containers, and then like some crafting gear and maybe a few dinos will probably be good here. So let's see if we can set this up for success here with a decent build. I'm not super good at building bases on Ark, but you know, I feel like I always know how to make it work. So let's just get these all situated. I'm hoping that you can spawn in this. No way, dude. Dude, I just got anti-mashed. Did like that tree. I wasn't even doing anything weird. Dude, I hope my stuff's still there. If it all got beamed, I'm gonna be really sad. Oh no, dude. That is crazy. I had so much stuff on me. You can see my hotbar, dude. I had like shotgun, C4. That is such a bummer. If this, let's see. Is it all gone? Yeah, I think it's all gone. It doesn't even say I have a death here. It's just like my Cosmo's still alive, but that is so unfortunate. That sets me back a little ways. Dang it, dude. Alrighty, boys. We're over on Scorched Earth. I'm here to pick up all my loot now that I got a bed down over on our new Aberration base. Make sure our RG is still alive, and it is. That is great. Now the challenge is going to be if we can sneak all of our loot off of this server in peace. Okay, let's just check this. So we got... Alright, all the dinos are in there, which is probably the biggest thing I wanted. We took back some of the stuff before, but I mean, we have rockets, and then the Maywings that we got are going to be super big, and I think we got like a Pyromane and some Ankies as well. So that is going to be huge. I know that I saw a base over here. I just want to look at it really quick. I think these guys are raided. But yeah, now we just got to try to get off the server without getting killed and losing all of our loot. These guys are off too. That's who I raided yesterday and took all their stuff. Alright, so we have some pretty good stuff. I looked through the loot. We got like a Tapajara, a Pteranodon, some RGs, some Maywings. I'm just kind of looking through this decent compound bow. I'm super heavy. I can like barely move. See if we can make it here. Alright, boys, so we made it back to our base. Obviously pretty bare bones, but you know, that's all we really need right now. Next, we do need to get up some turrets ASAP. I don't want someone scouting around and finding our base with no turrets and just walking in and stealing everything. So I'm just gonna set down a few more storage boxes so we can store all the loot I just brought over. Okay, I think that this generator is in... That's like the best spot I'm gonna get, I think. I'm not sure that I can find a better one. So we just need some electronics for turrets now. Alright, so I found this little base kind of by one of these charge nodes. I don't know, this is just somebody starting up, looks like, but we definitely need everything in here, even though it's just a little bit. We are pretty poor. I'll take all that charcoal. Help me out with some gunpowder for turret ammo. Alright, so here we go, boys. Got 2 turrets up. At least something to help us stay alive here. And then, let's see. So we have some decent loot, as you can see. Obviously, the next step, we don't really farm a whole lot on this channel. We mostly just do raids, and so I'm thinking the next step for us is going to be to get a basic kit together. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're crafting up electronics. Should be enough here for some C4. And then we'll make a few C4 or maybe some rockets. And then we should be ready to go. We're probably just going to look around Aberration at first. See if there's anybody on our server that has a little raid for us to do. And maybe we can get lucky. Okay, so I found this guy right off the bat. Just a little stone base here, but I mean, you never know. He seems to be in a pretty decent hidden spot. He's got a Cosmo in there. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to blow up your Cosmo, but, you know, it happens. Okay, so we got good amount of hide. Just some real basic stuff in the smithy. I'm not seeing anything too crazy in here. We got... I'll take all this armor because I'm so poor. Decent crossbow, some polymer. Some pretty basic stuff. But you know. So something weird is going on. I was like over here by these metal structures and I noticed that there's like a bunch of structures nearby. Then I noticed this light. It's like a light pet inside of this little structure here. There's definitely somebody built in here or something weird. Let's see. Ooh, oh, dude, he's got a... Dang, how did they fit all this stuff in here? They got like a full fabricator, turrets, generator, cryo fridge even. I'm not sure. This looks like it's been raided, or I don't know if it's been raided because all the dinos are still there. It's like it just ran out of gas, probably. Can I just go in this way? These guys have been offline for a full day. Let's check this out. Alright, a bunch of canteens, some metal. Let's see, any ammo in here for us? No ammo? Okay. Yeah, this probably got raided then. Let's see. Poisonade, some beer. Ammo. Yeah, I actually don't think it did. Some pretty decent starter gear in here. Anything else? Okay, let's check out the smithy. We got some armor. Yeah, dude, I'm not getting super lucky. It's like these guys have just farmed up everything in here. Nothing good from drops. This guy's kit, nothing too crazy. This other guy I can't really access. Okay, well, let's at least try and see if there's anything in the cryo fridge before we head out. Okay. Dude, that's actually worth. One rocket is all I spent on this base. We got 2 decent Megalosauruses. So, you know, that's actually good enough. I did take a little bit of their materials, but yeah, these guys were actually pretty poor. Alright, so I found another little base up here. I'm just scouting the whole map and I'm finding some really wacky bases over here on Aberration. Let's just see. See what we can do. Let me up. Ah, I'm falling down. Okay, there we go. This guy's literally been here 5 minutes ago. Hazard suit, I'll take that. He's got a cryo fridge up there. Oblivion was the first to build in this base. Okay. There's nothing even here. Dang, dude, I'm just getting skunked on all these bases, I swear. We might have to head off of Aberration and try and do, like, some Scorched Earth raids or something like that, because I'm really not getting much over here. These guys are all just starting out, kind of like me. Okay, so we finally found a super juicy base, but it's too juicy. We can't raid it at this point. You can see up here, they got a bunch of turrets, a bunch of plants, and yeah, there's just no way for us to raid this until I get better armor or like a decent stego or something like that. So we're gonna have to be patient when it comes to this base, but at least we found one that's definitely worth raiding. Okay, so I found something weird. I don't know if these guys are raiding a base right now. That's like their little fob that they set up to help them raid that big base with the on the cliff platform. Alright, wish me luck. I'm just gonna dive into this little turret box here. Yeesh, she almost died. Get some leggings on here. Okay. Alright, one turret down. Nothing in the cryo fridge. That's actually what I was hoping for. I was hoping they were like in the middle of raiding and they left some stuff in there, but gosh, dude, my leggings are getting all busted. Okay, here's some hide. Dude, leave me alone. Gosh. Getting harassed. Okay, let's just pop this other turret just to be safe. Take the ammo out of that. Couple hundred bullets, not too bad. And that's too bad that this is empty, dude. I thought I was like gonna pull a fast one on these guys. Steal their dinos. Just chop their beds down just in case. Okay, let's go see what else we can find here. Dude, I just heard a rocket. I literally just spawned in here. Dude, I just heard someone like open their inventory. I'm literally losing my mind, or someone's right next to me. I don't see anybody though. I swear, dude. Either like some game sound is bugged or someone's like stalking me. This guy right here. Okay, I see him finally. He's naked. He's got a trank darts. Okay, I hit him twice with my bow, dude. It's not working. Come here, boy. Oh, hell no, dude. He's got shocking darts. I'm just gonna get out of here. Almost torped out. This guy's cheating. He's cheating. It's like, okay, I was gonna say, what is going on? This guy's like running around with a rocket launcher and trank darts. I'm kind of scared. Let's just kill him. Can he even die, or is he like has god mode or something? Okay. What is even going on? He's like floating in the air there. Alrighty, boys. So I found a little base up here on the pillar. We are going to try something kind of risky. You don't really want to run into bases with griffins, but we're going to do it anyway. And just, I think it should work out pretty well. just a stone base. Alright. Oh gosh, there's a pyromane in here. Come here, dude. Oh my gosh, come here, Griffin. I'm gonna die. Getting chomped to death by this pyromane, dude. I'm dead. Come on, come on, come on. I got med brews at least. Come on, come on, come on. HP, barely survived. Holy dude, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be, just because the pyromane. That was nasty. Pin coded. Okay, let's check inside, see what this guy's got for us. In here, bunch of oil, metal, crystal. I mean, I could get some... Gosh, someone gave me swamp fever. I could get some polymer and maybe make some turrets or something. In this fabricator, that could be a good play. Just chop this bed up, get it out of the way. Anything in here? Some propellant in here. Ooh, dude, we got a bunch of gunpowder ready to queue up. Let's go. Here. We'll take some grapples. Oh, dude, he's actually got a bunch of stuff. He's got grenades, he's got rockets, he's got C4 detonator. Pretty decent. Okay, I don't really think I want any of those, like saddles or anything. This metal, I'm not sure that I can take that. We could maybe craft something out of it. Here, I'm gonna kill this guy's RG. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it to you. Two wyvern eggs, and they're both decently low level. But I will take them to eat. Alright, so decent raid. I mean, nothing too crazy. That pyromane almost killed me though, dude. I might have to take this guy's bullets. So maybe we'll slap some C4 up here. No. Fell down. There we go. Alrighty, boys. So I came over here to Ragnarok. I was able to acquire a wyvern, and I wanted to get into some blue ob PvP if it still exists. If you remember the old days of Ark, this was a classic. Yoink. Okay, this guy's only level 76. And he's riding around on a bison. I can't imagine he is the caliber of opponent we are looking for. Hoping we can find something good. I mean, I'm kind of dying for some PvP. I've been looking around for players for a while. I haven't found anything. Alright, so I don't really know what's going on. This server was super high pop, lots and lots of players, tons of people chatting about, but I can't really seem to find anybody, so we're gonna head off. I guess we'll go over to Scorched Earth and see if we can find something over there. Alrighty, boys, so we're over here on Scorched Earth. I decided to fall back on an old classic of Parasaur hunting. So I tamed up a Parasaur. I don't really know if we're gonna find anything. I'm just flying around this map and hoping that we'll be able to get some quick, easy loot using the forgotten methods here. Alright, so we're pinging something, but I'm not sure when they like nerfed the Parasaur ping. It must have been sometime. Maybe it was like when this game came out and I should notice it, but it's super hard to see the the ping red dot now. I can barely even find it sometimes. Yeah, I found it finally, dude. It's this little, no wonder I couldn't find it. It's this little RG down here. Pretty sneaky little spot though. We'll see what we can find here. Come here, RG. I'm not gonna chase you down. I'm just gonna munch you. Alright, yeah, I mean, I don't imagine there's gonna be too much, like, loot here. This wasn't really that hidden. It's not like it was like a Perlovia or a Reaper. Probably just some guy starting out who picked this little edge of the cliff as a spot to store his stuff. There's a flamethrower there, which is pretty good. Looks like this guy's been running some of the drops a good amount. Lots of Ascendant saddles. Let's check this last one. Another flamethrower. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't really have too many flamethrowers, so one of the main reasons I like to go over Scorched Earth, grab those. So I came back over to Aberration and I found a pretty juicy looking base over here on one of the plateaus. Good amount of turrets, but I mean, nothing we can't handle. They are normal turrets. This guy's got some dinos out and about. I let a few of them off the edge, but this Spino isn't really helping me out here. It's kind of just sitting over there running around. So you can see the base. Pretty early game base, if we're being honest. Nothing too hard to raid. You can see a few normal turrets up there by the plants, and we got like a greenhouse on the right side. So it should be easy enough. Alright, here it goes. Alright, not too bad. Only half health on this Maywing. And yeah, I mean, this is why people don't really build bases like this anymore. There's like one turret on each side. It's pretty easy to just drop a couple and then kind of hide here. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, pretty easy. I mean, these guys are probably newish players, so... Oh gosh, there's a little bit more there. Sorry to do this to you, but we're always on the hunt for loot. And this is no exception. Get a little bit of a heal here. This should, maybe, is this maybe only 2 C4? Alright, we're gonna need 3. So these guys must have just built up in like the past, I don't know, past couple days. I haven't seen them around the server too much. They were here just a little bit ago. Let's see. Here's my C4. I'm hoping this entire base isn't like honeycombed, like it looks like it is. It's like a huge hexagon. 1, 2. Dude, this earthquake, as always. Gosh. There we go. And alright. In the fridge we got a bunch of meat. And here's the door. These are unpin coded. What do we got? We got some decent set of flak. That's actually good news. Ascended flak is always nice. In here, we got a bunch of materials. Let's pop this. No, of course. Oh, dude, this Spino, I totally forgot about it. It's still running around out there. I don't really know. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, just like I have. I feel like the AI of the dinos has been, like, really terrible ever since Ark Ascended came out. Like, they don't really act as good as they did on ASC, in my opinion. A few dinos here, a bunch of Ankies. That's actually pretty good. Let's see. Oh, ooh, dude, 16C4. Some detonators. We got a flamethrower. A little bit of other stuff. Not so bad. Let's see. Here, nothing. And here, nothing. Gosh, dude, this little Cosmo. Yeah, I don't know what is this Spino setting where it just is set to run around in circles. I don't know. So we do have a heavy turret over there. I'm probably just gonna set it down and kill this Spino. I don't really have a good way to. That just might be the easiest way to get rid of it. Where is it? Here it is. Hit it in a bush. This guy had like a bunch of pyromanes and stuff, but I led those off the edge, but this Spino I wasn't able to because it is having issues. So let's just set this down, keep us safe here so we can secure the rest of the loot. Alright, I thought there was more turrets over here, but they're already unpowered. We got a little bit of ammo in them, 300 bullets, some metal in here. Oh, dude. That's just the Spino. It's freaked me out for a second. Alright. Okay. So we should get a good amount of ammo from this. I haven't even looted like half the turrets yet. We got a few dinos, we got some C4. There we go, another turret down. I probably soaked a bunch of this turret with my Maywing. Yo, no, still had like 400 ammo, that's pretty good. More ammo, okay. I think we're just about done at this base. I don't think they had too much inside. I kind of looked through their vaults already. And this metal I can't really take. It's too heavy. Got a lot of players in here though. Plan Z, I'll take that. A few of these guys. Okay. So we'll leave them the rest of their base. And we are going to head off with all of our juicy loot we got. Bunch of dinos, bunch of ammo. Some good gear. Okay, perfect. That was a pretty good raid. I have some more I've had my eye on. We might have to go try out. Alright, so this base actually looks pretty juicy. This guy seems to know what he's doing a little bit. He's got plants and a bunch of turrets up here. If I can, I want to take a closer look and see what we got here. Okay, well, a turret shot that. I was hoping that would blow something up, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, so 2 plants gone. I couldn't really see what's on the other side of this thing. Gosh, come on. That stupid plant needs to go away. Alright, so here is the little cave style thing. Let's see. Oh, so he's only got a generator and a cryo fridge in there. That is a little weird. I don't know if we can actually tank this. Okay. Are we safe here now? My armor is pretty clapped. Let's go see. I mean, there's nothing in here besides the cryo fridge, which I mean, it could be unpin coded, but we'll have to see. Oh, dude, this guy just spawned in. I heard him spawn in. Can you hear the noise? You hear him? I think he has a bed over there on the other side. And it's spin coated. Let's see if we can see him. I hear him walking around. Where is he? I hear this guy walking around. And he died, apparently. I don't even think he noticed that we blew up some of his turrets. He probably just spawned in and was like, oh, everything's normal. Let's go check it out. It doesn't really seem like this base has much anyway, so I'm not sure if I want to try to die to this base, like, or just be careful and dip out of here. Only 20 bullets in that. Oh, there is turrets over there. Yeah, I mean, I knew there was. I was getting shot over there earlier. I'm trying to get these last plants. Oh gosh. Okay, so here's the other side of the base. This is where he must have spawned in at. So it's got a fabricator and like a few more turrets. There's just, I don't think there's a way I can run this right now with the plants and the turrets. My armor is already broken, so we're just gonna try and leave in peace here. Gosh, I almost died. It honestly doesn't seem like he has very much anyway, so I don't know. Maybe we'll come back in a few days if this spot is still built, but I don't really think it's worth it trying to come back and raid the rest of it. Just from what I saw, there's not like going to be a lot of loot there. Alrighty, boys. So we're back at this base. I was here like a little bit ago, and we actually got in, but there wasn't really much. But it looks like this guy... Oh my gosh. Getting beamed. It looks like this guy's rebuilt since then. We have way better armor now, so we should be able to raid this. I'm just going to leave my Maywing down there, I think. Let's go get a better look from this far side that we came at before. Hopefully he hasn't fixed it up. Okay, so we got a turret here, more turrets on the left side there. Some Megalosauruses, and then it sounds like up in here he has a fabricator. So we got another turret, and then we got a bunch of stuff. So he's actually built a base inside now. I actually don't even know if this is the same guy. Alright, one turret down. Let's try to get this other one. Come on. Oh my gosh, come on. Let me up. Okay, we got a bunch of metal in here. Paste, pearls, electronics. That's pretty good news. Here's our boy here. He has a treasure map. That says, like, from himself. He must have buried a treasure. What is it? Treasure chest. Okay, let's get this down. And some decent stuff in there. At least we can fix our armor up. Let's chop up. This guy has a bunch of pin-coated boxes here. Leave me alone. And nothing too crazy. Yeah, I don't know if this is the same guy who was in this spot before, because the build seems a lot different, and I mean it's been a few days, but it's like a different tribe name and everything. Let's see, okay. Oh, dude, he has a bunch of aggressive dinos out there. Let's see, nothing in here, dude. Yeah, this guy doesn't have too much. I mean, this is kind of a smaller base spot, though. Okay, I'm sorry to blow up your entire base, but I needed to see what was in this egg incubator. Yeah, I mean, nothing too great. And then, where is the cryo fridge? Oh, dude, there's actually some decent stuff in here. 4C4. Okay, where is... Here it is. Okay, there is just an RG. That's all that's in there? Come on, dude. Alright, so here is his treasure map. It says it's right here. If you are gonna hide a treasure chest, maybe you shouldn't leave the treasure map out, though. Okay, there is a whole horde of dinos out here now that are very angry at us. Try to get some of these guys out of the way. There's two Megalosauruses, some Maywings. I don't know how long it's going to take to kill these things, but probably a good while. Hopefully we have enough arrows for this. Alright, finally. I don't think I've ever tamed one of these Meguanas, even though I've used them a lot. I don't think I've ever tamed one. I'm always just stealing them from people. Okay. There's just a few turrets over here. Oh gosh, dude, there's way more than I thought. I'm gonna die here. I don't know what I was thinking. Come on. There's just way more turrets there than I thought. I should have just had a rocket. I don't even think I have any rockets. That would have been better. My armor got absolutely beamed there. Here, let's at least dig this up. Do I have to be right on the treasure chest for it to show up? Let's try it over here. Maybe he picked it up. Come on, let me through. Oh, here it is. Baby rock trick and some primitive weapons. Dude, why did you put this in the treasure chest? You had so much better stuff you could have put in there. Okay, well I guess we'll fix up our armor and get rid of the rest of the base here. Oh my gosh, that wouldn't fit. My armor is getting scuffed over and over again. Alright, all down finally. I'm sick of getting shot by turrets here. Let's see. Pin coded. $60 bullets. Yeah, no wonder I soaked the rest with my flak. Alrighty, boys. So that was actually a pretty decent raid. Got a bunch of ammo and other gear. I'm not like super sure if it was worth the trouble, but it is always nice to be able to stack up your turrets and not have to craft the ammo. We did get some decent weapons, things like that too. Alrighty, boys, this we're going to wrap up this series. I know that this was super short. I think I didn't really record that much this entire wipe. It is the end of the wipe though. Not much I can really say about that, except I didn't really play a whole lot. And sometimes you just play and you don't really come across like too many interesting things that I want to put in videos. So yeah, this is what happened for this season. We did actually survive till the end in our super scuffed little rat hole, which is surprising. You can tell this base is like really scuffed. It's like half wood, half metal. There's only a few turrets on it. We did get a good amount of stuff, as you can see here in the vault. But kind of surprising that this base actually lasted as long as it did. Here's all I had. I only had 5 turrets and then like a bunch of dinos covering the little rat hole part. But yeah, this is where we're gonna end, just because I didn't play a whole lot this wipe and it is already over. I'm excited though. I have a new series I have in mind that I think will be exciting. Kind of won't be the same old thing I've been doing the past little bit. I'm getting kind of sick of the Arkpoc 30-day wipe server, so we're gonna hop onto a new cluster and try some new stuff out, which hopefully that will work out. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. We'll have to catch you guys in that next new series. Until then, as always, thanks for watching and peace, my dudes.